Namaste, Suprabhatam. Welcome to Brahma Muhurta Yoga. If you are able to see me, if you are able to hear me, then please let me know. Namaste, Pranam. Okay. Namaste, Suprabhatam. So let us begin today's session. Om Namah Shivaya. Yes. Okay. So sit comfortably. Back erect, neck erect, eyes closed, and gentle smile on your face. Forget all the tensions and worries and focus only on your breathing. When we inhale, the abdomen is bulging. When we exhale, the abdomen is sinking down. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. When we inhale, the abdomen is bulging. When we exhale, the abdomen is sinking down. Slowly, let us move our concentration to the tip of the index finger and tip of the thumb, where we feel nadi kampan. We feel the pulse. Slowly, with each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Now, let us move our concentration to the nostrils. When we inhale, cool air is going inside. When we exhale, warm air is gushing out. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us move our concentration to the center of the eyebrows. Visualize one Omkara of any size, of any shape, of any bright color. While focusing on this Omkar, we are going to chant it 3 times. Om. Feel the effect of Pranava Omkar on your mind and body. Slowly, let us move the concentration and bring Mother Earth into the picture, where we visualize Mother Earth in the form of a globe, and then through that we visualize beautiful cosmic energy in the form of white, sparkling light, which is flowing like a river, and slowly it is clearing the atmosphere, it is cleaning the atmosphere, and then slowly it is trickling down to us from the top of our head. It is entering into our bodies and making us also completely illumined. We look illuminated, we look like a Prakash Punja, we look like a source of light. Each and every cell of our body gets this beautiful energy, and through that, we visualize that we all have got Sadbuddhi, we all have got the motivation to do Satkarma, we all have got the power to do Satkarma, we all have got the true knowledge through which we have got self-realization. Slowly, with that, we all realize that we all are one, and we know that at atomic level, we all exchange atoms and molecules over a period of time. And at energy level also, we have a lot of energy exchange. This beautiful feeling we keep with ourselves and enjoy this bliss. While doing that, we adopt Namaskaram Mudra. Omkar followed by Sahana Vavatu. Om. Sahana Vavatu. Sahanau Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahai. Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. With your eyes closed, slowly take your both the hands back. Hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back.
Touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru.
Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Suprabhatam, Upakarma, Festival, Naman, Happy Raksha Bandhan, Om Shanti, Suprabhatam, Suprabhatam, Suprabhatam. Those who wear Janevu, we change the Janevu today, and actually not only today, there are many times we have to change according to if some contamination has happened. Okay, so thank you very much, and wish all of you the same. And now we will move on to Surya Namaskar. 6 Surya Namaskars we will do on chair to warm up, and then next 6 we will do in standing position. Sit comfortably in the chair. Legs along the legs of the chair. Back erect, neck erect. Namaskara mudra, Omkar followed by Surya mantra. Om. हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्य पिहितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषन्न पावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये ॐ ह्रां मित्राय नमः एकम release the support द्वे inhale take your both the hands up keep them straight trini exhale keep the elbows straight palms on the knees chatwari inhale straighten the right leg pull the toes towards you exhale keep it down inhale pancha pull the left leg pull the left toes towards you after straightening exhale keep it down shut inhale look up exhale bend forward
Palms by the side of the legs. Look towards the umbilicus. Relax all the muscles.
Sapta inhale Ashta exhale
Nava inhale.
Dasha exhale
Ekadasha inhale.
Dvadasha exhale Namaskara mudra Om Hrim Ravaye Namaha Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha
Shat.
Sapta
Ashta.
Nava
Dasha.
Ekadasha Dvadasha Om Hrum Suryaya Namaha Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha
Shat.
Sapta
Ashta.
Nava
Dasha.
Ekadasha Dvadasha Om Hraim Bhanave Namaha Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha
Shat.
Sapta
Ashta.
Nava
Dasha.
Ekadasha Dvadasha Om Hraum Khagaya Namaha Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ रः पूष्णे नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश release and relax. Now next 6 we are going to do on mat standing position. Now we'll put that slightly wide angle lens so that there is no issue with the view. Okay, now I will just share the link. Whoever wants to join, they can join. Copy invite link. And here it is. Okay. Namaste, Suprabhatam. Suprabhatam. Okay. So if you wish, you can join in. Not an issue. Just mute your mic. I'll wait for another half a minute and then we'll move on with rest 6. Anybody can join. It's not like that. Om Shanti Suprabhatam. Namaste. Namaste. Okay. So I'll continue. Whenever somebody is coming, I will let them enter. Okay. Stand in Tadasana. Tadasana, legs together. Press your ankles against each other. Tighten all the leg muscles. Exhale and suck your abdomen in. Inhale and expand your chest. Hands by the side of the body looking forward, and then Namaskara Mudra. Omkar followed by the next mantra. Om Ham Mitraya Om Ham Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Ekam. Slowly take your both the hands up. Dve. Exhale. Bend forward and keep your palms by the side of your legs.
त्रीणि
Take your right leg back. Look up. Ashwasanchalanasan. Chatvari. Left leg back. Straight body. looking towards the floor, 2 to 2.5 feet. Inhale and exhale, Pancha. Shashankasana. Shat. Inhale. Exhale. Ashtanga Namaskar. Sapta. Inhale. Chest open. Shoulder open. Knees in the air. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Ashta. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nava. Inhale and exhale. Shashankasana. Dasha. Right leg front. Inhale. Stretch nicely. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Namaskara Mudra. Om Hrim Marichaye Namaha. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Shat. Sapta. Ashta. Nava. Dasha. Ekadasha. Dvash. Om Hrum Adityaya Namaha. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Shat. Sapta. Ashta. Nava. Dasha. Ekadasha. Dvadasha. Om Hrim Savitre Namaha. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Shat. Sapta. Ashta. Nava. Dasha. Ekadasha. Dvadasha. Om Hraum Arkaya Namaha. Ekam. द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ नमः भास्कराय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ श्री सवित्र सूर्य नारायणाय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश Release, relax. Observe that each and every cell has got Bhagavan Sri Surya in it, and visualize the golden color. The golden color of Bhagavan Sri Surya, the bright yellow color, through which each and every cell is becoming healthy, and it's looking beautiful. The whole body is looking like a gold, and all the cells are working in unison with each other completely. Nobody joined. Okay, anyhow. Let us continue with some breathing practice. Okay, our breath is already slightly on the higher side. What we can do is we can practice Kapalabhati Kriya. To start with, we can practice Kapalabhati Kriya. You can take support of the back. For those who have active back pain or neck pain, they should not be performing this Kriya. Those who have hypertension, those who have fits, seizures, they should also not practice this Kriya. Do this Kriya under supervision. Right now, whatever we are doing, that is a very minimal practice, and it's like a homeopathy dose. This you can try in the sets of 10, 10 you can try, and you do it with the intention to do it correctly rather than number of breaths you are taking. All these things, please do not count. Try to do it in a way where you are doing it correctly rather than just doing it. So as if we are about to blow a candle, we will be like that. So at that time, the abdomen will contract. So instead of blowing a candle through mouth, we intend to do it through nose, and then we see. So this is the stroke of Kapalabhati, and the inhalation is spontaneous. It means that it happens on its own. Okay. So let us do it. Let us do the practice of Kapalabhati Kriya. We will do it in a crescendo manner where initial one is 10, then 20, then 30, like that. We will go till, today we will go till 60. Okay, let us practice it. Count of 10. Just wait there. 10. Observe the changes. Rest of the body should be relaxed. Twenty. Let us do 30. Now 40. Na hatat na balat. Wherever you feel you are tired, you just stop there. Okay. Let us do 50. Final 60. Feel the effect of Kapalabhati Kriya on your mind and body. Observe what changes have happened. If you feel, you can share in the chat section. You can share in the comment section. I was expecting at least 1 or 2 people to join the Zoom session, but unfortunately, nobody is joining. That is also fine. It is your wish. Na hatat, na balat. Slowly, let us practice 1:2 breathing. That is, if we inhale for 3 seconds, we exhale for 6 seconds. And those who are able to do the 3:6 or 1:2, please let me know in the chat section or in the comment section, so that we start, like if majority of you are able to do, then we start moving towards the more difficult ratios, and our practice we will escalate in that manner. Now we are going to perform Samaveta Pranayam. It is if we inhale for 3 seconds, we hold it for 3 seconds, we exhale for 3 seconds, and once again we hold it for 3 seconds. That is Purak also 3 seconds, Antar Kumbhak 3 seconds, Rechak 3 seconds, Baya Kumbhak 3 seconds. Let us try to do that. If you achieve 3 seconds, then automatically it means that you have achieved 5 breaths per minute, which is extremely good in terms of improvement in the breathing practice. Even if it is not 3 seconds, that is also fine. 2 seconds is 2 into 4, 8, and it means that your breath count is 7.5. That is also good. Actually, it is 50% than the normal breath count, that is 15 to 20 breaths per minute. Okay, so 2 seconds is also fine. 1 second is normal. Okay, that is 15 breaths. So let us do Samaveta Pranayam. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mobile and I'm going to put a timer and I'm going to check my breathing count with Samaveta Pranayam, and you also count your breathing count in Samaveta Pranayam in 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So let us do that. Timer, you put 1 minute timer or 2 minutes timer, whichever you feel comfortable. Keeping 2 minutes timer will help us to understand it better and become more persistent. Okay, so let us do it. I'm keeping 2 minutes timer. Slowly release and relax. So in 2 minutes, my breath count was 4.5. Means in 1 minute, I was breathing 2 times. You can share your breath count in the chat or in the comment section. Now slowly, we are going to perform Shankha Mudra today. Okay, so join your hands like this, straighten your thumb, And then keep one thumb in the palm like this, and then wrap the finger around the thumb, and then touch your index finger like this. And this is Shankha Mudra. Okay, this is Shankha Mudra. Just keep your eyes closed, forget all the tensions and worries, and practice Shankha Mudra. Enjoy the auspiciousness of the Shankha as your hands have become Shankha now. Feel the pulse at the tip of the fingers. Slowly change the mudra. Do it with other hand. After the practice of this mudra and prana mudra, we will be discussing about the blood circulation in the brain and the features of strokes according to the blood vessel which is getting choked. Okay, so we'll discuss it in a while. Slowly change the mudra to prana mudra. Prana mudra is nothing but anamika and kanishta coming together. Anamika and kanishta coming together. Okay. Practice prana mudra for a while and observe the changes which have happened after the practice of 12 Surya Namaskaras, Kapalabhati Kriya, and Samaveta Pranayam. Slowly adopt Namaskara Mudra, Omkar followed by Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With your eyes closed, slowly take your both the hands back. Hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back. Touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. Rub your palms against each other to generate heat or positive energy. Keep them over your eyes, head, neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, chest, abdomen, thighs, and the legs. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining in. Now, for a while, we will discuss about the stroke and the blood circulation. The wherever the blood vessel will get choked, that point, what happens, and then what are the features that we are going to see. Okay, we have discussed a lot in last few days. So this is what, so I have written here obstruction of carotid circulation. Now what is carotid artery? I will just show you a photo. See, this is the big blood vessel which is called as aorta. Okay, aorta, which is coming out from the heart, and you can see a common carotid artery goes to the neck. External carotid artery supplies this region, and internal carotid artery goes into the brain, and it branches. Multiple branches are there. Then there is one more artery, okay, which is called as vertebral artery, which goes through the vertebrae, the neck vertebrae, cervical vertebrae, which we call it as. And from here, you can see this artery is actually surrounded by bone. And many of you know who have cervical spondylosis, they tell that I had giddiness, I have giddiness. Actually, if the bones are slightly hinde munde, means slightly coming backward or forward, then because of that, what happens is this blood vessel will be slightly compromised. Sometimes it happens. Okay, so that is how, because of bad neck posture, this blood vessel will have its own effects, and because of that, the blood will not be reaching to the brain. And if you see, it is supplying the vital area of the brain, that is brainstem. Okay, and then you can see it is supplying the back portion, posterior circulation. So this is called as anterior front one. This is called as posterior back one. Okay. So here you can see what we are talking about is anterior cerebral artery. There are different branches of the carotid artery itself. When it comes here, it will branch into anterior cerebral artery, middle cerebral artery, like that. So you can see here, distal to its junction with ACOM, anterior communicating artery, causes weakness and cortical sensory loss in the contralateral leg, and sometimes mild weakness of arm, especially proximally. There may be contralateral grasp reflex, paratonic rigidity, abulia, lack of initiative, or frank confusion. Urinary incontinence is not uncommon, means it is common, particularly if behavioral disturbances are conspicuous. Bilateral, so it does not mean that every time only hand or leg should get paralyzed or face should get paralyzed. There are many other ways also through which these kind of things they present. And as we have discussed, no, multiple small infarcts over a period of time, they also lead to these kind of things. And particularly in people who are in 80s or 90s, you will see they are gradually regressing into all these symptoms. Okay, And here you see marked behavioral changes and memory disturbances. Unilateral anterior cerebral artery occlusion proximal to the junction with anterior communicating artery is generally well tolerated because collateral supply from the other side. So there is a something called as anterior communicating artery. Here you see there is a bridge. See this here, there is a bridge, and this is called as circle of Willis. And if it is nicely it is nicely arranged, and it is having a good circulation, and if at only one point it gets disconnected, then the rest of the circulation is maintained. Even the block which will lead to the problem, it will be overpowered by the communicating arteries. Okay, so it's very interesting to note that Mother Nature has created beautiful circle so that the blood circulation does not get compromised. It's very interesting actually. Middle cerebral artery occlusion leads to contralateral hemiplegia, hemisensory loss. This is slightly dramatic. Okay, homonymous hemianopia, bilaterally symmetrical loss of vision in the half of the visual fields with the eyes deviated to the side of the lesion. If dominant hemisphere is involved, global aphasia is also present. It is like this middle cerebral artery. If a patient is heavily having symptoms, then it is mostly middle cerebral artery. It may be impossible to distinguish this clinically from occlusion of internal carotid, because internal is means complete. Internal means here everything beyond this is totally gone. Okay, so that is also possible. And then with occlusion of either of these arteries, there may be a considerable swelling of the hemisphere during first 72 hours. There our role comes as a neurosurgeon. Many a times I get a call from neurologist saying that please do something for it, and we remove the part of the skull. We call it as craniectomy, and that is how we allow the brain to swell and then come down again. So after 2-3 months we replace the bone flap back. For example, an infarct involving one cerebral hemisphere may lead to such a swelling that it can affect the function of other hemisphere and the rostral brainstem. It pushes, it will push the brain to other side because it is swelling, and the bone is there. No? So bone, you cannot, bone does not get moved. So it will move the brain to the opposite side like that. Occlusion of different branches of middle cerebral artery may cause limited findings. For example, somebody will have motor aphasia, somebody will have sensory aphasia, somebody will have only visual field defect. So like those things are also there. Recently, I met one Tata who was in his 70s, and he had a particular kind of stroke where his visual skills were affected. Hand was also affected a bit, but majority function was about the visual skills. So visual spatial deficits. It was very interesting to note his deficits, and yeah, but it is unfortunate. Occlusion of the ophthalmic artery means the artery which supplies to the eyes. Okay, the artery which supplies to the eyes, optic nerve. Okay, and the retina. Sudden loss, painless loss of vision, and that is also a stroke actually. Suddenly painless loss of vision. Okay. Transient is amaurosis fugax, which is in TIA, which we were discussing prior to this. Now we are talking about completely established deficits, neurological deficits, completely established stroke. Patient with a cilio-retinal artery, approximately 25% may have macular sparing, means there is a central area which is called as macula, which is not affected if it is only cilio-retinal artery. These are very detailed ones for people who are in the medical field. So thank you very much. It is always I feel very excited when I share all these. If you find it useful, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can support this channel. Even if you don't do this, you have just listened to this session, you have practiced this session, you have taken a step towards maintaining your health without the need of medications, without the need of hospitals. That itself is a great virtue. I admire you for that, and thank you very much. Have a nice day. If you have any questions, queries, you are most welcome. Five breaths in 2 minutes. Very nice. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very nice. समवेत प्राणायाम नहीं, स्टैंडिंग पोजीशन में नहीं कर सकते हैं. समवेत समवेत समवृत्ति अल्ल समवेत प्राणायाम. समवेत प्राणायाम we can do 3 to 4 times a day, and you can try like this 2 minutes, then slowly expand it to 5 minutes, like that you can do. After practicing Kapalabhati, my breath stopped for a few seconds. That is called as Kevala Kumbhaka. Very nice, and slowly regained. My mind was completely blank, felt more relaxed. I need to check Samaveta Pranayam with timer. Okay, very nice. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.